my God, y'all. The minute I start this, my cat is outside my window meowing. I've been waiting for him all morning to get inside because, he likes to come in and beg for treats and all that stuff. And now he's outside my window. I'm like, really, man? Really? You had time. I had trouble waking up this morning, y'all. I don't know about you. And I'm like, so I thought I had a client this morning, so I was getting all prepared. I'm like, I'll do the daily after my client, do the things. It'll be good. Yeah, I don't have a client this morning. It's tomorrow. Because, tomorrow's Tuesday, not today. Hello. Welcome. This is our Deviant Daily, a part of the Divergent Witch tier. Normally, we are recording this on May 1st, 2023, 9:55 a.m. here in Northern California. We are working with the Law of Attraction cards because why not? Hello, Belinda. Hello, Stephen. Welcome. We are recording for Tuesday. I got it right. Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. Yes, for those of you who celebrate Beltane on the 1st of May, a blessed Beltane to you. And for those who celebrate astrological Beltane, that I believe is in a few days. That I think is on the 6th. I think. I mean, honestly, I thought I had a client today and I didn't, so don't trust me, but confirm. But I'm pretty sure astrologically it's the 6th. I don't know. So, like normal and natural, take some time to ground and center, take some time to focus on your breathing, take some time to tune in with yourself and just be in your present moment, present environment, present energy. And when you're ready, call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors, call in all the good shit for your highest and best, call that energy in, that vibration in, and allow it to impress upon you, allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, and to help you as we navigate this co-creative adventure. Let's just be mindful of Tuesday. Let us be mindful of what pops up for Tuesday. What do we need to be aware of, right? What? Did you see that? Or did you hear that? Shit. All right. Apparently, ookies. We have cards that are a mess. One more. All right. There we go. Cool. So, when you're ready, go ahead and comment or write down it is your preference. The first number that tugs at your dominant psychic trait, whatever that may be, 1, 2, or 3. That first number that does tug at your dominant psychic trait, 1, 2, or 3. And let's just dive in, y'all. Card one. Oh shoot, I forgot to put this somewhere. Hold on. I wasn't going to because I think I was bothering people in my own group. But you never know who is looking for the link. So card one, dominant for those who chose card one, supporting for those who did not. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think, how you feel, all that good stuff. So causing pain for others would attract pain to me. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel just hearing that? So causing pain for others would attract pain to me. So the flawed premise, my group's or our way of life is the only correct way, therefore all other ways must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. I don't know. What do you make of this? How does it make you feel? Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. I feel a lot of ways about this card all the time. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I can understand that. And other times I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it. For Tuesday, Mars, general significations is, warlike, aggression, fight, as well as like let's just dive in. Let's not think about it. Let's just do it. So causing pain for others would attract pain to me, and I find that when this card pops up, it's really nice to just be mindful of like, you know what? It really does go back to minding my own fucking business. I do not need to project my values, my ethics, my morals, my way of living onto other people. I do not need to try to force you to live by my own code, right? This is my life, and so I get to live it as I see fit. I need to mind my own business and not try and force anyone else to live as I do, unless a conversation happens. And it also needs to be made known that other people should not be doing the same to us, and I think causing pain for others would attract pain to me. And so I think that when we are mindful of this, when we are mindful of how we live our lives and the thoughts that we think and all of these things, it's for us. It's for how we set ourselves up for success. It's for how we plug into our reality. And so when we do, we attract that energy around us. And so it is for the people like us, the people who support us or we support them, the people are within our own field that are like, yeah, I believe this as well. I believe in inclusivity. I believe in love and acceptance. I believe that we all deserve a chance, right? I don't need to force you to believe it. So I think that with May 2nd, Tuesday, and again, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feelings. What does it mean to you? What does it say to you? I think that it really just comes back to um, what do I really want and how do I really want to feel? And why would I try to make someone else feel the exact opposite of what I want to feel? That doesn't do any good for me right now, because then I have to initiate that sort of energy. I have to initiate that experience, and then I become what I don't want to become in order to get someone else or something else or a situation to feel what I don't want to feel. Right? Does that make sense? And so it's a waste of my energy. Hello, Beatrice. Never late, always on time. We're just getting to card two. We'll go over these again in a second. So card two is I can change my life by changing my thoughts. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Glossy, I know. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. So by choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And it's, I know there are people out there, because I was me too at one point. It's not just your thoughts. You can't just change your life by changing a thought. And it's like, you know what? But what if you can? Why am I so dead set against expressing that's not what it is? It starts somewhere, starts with a thought. That thought explores other thoughts, and then emotions are channeled, and emotions are inspiring, and then action is taken, and then I get to follow through. And that one thought has planted that seed that gets me to where I want to be. So, yeah, it can be as simple, like it's very simplistic. We break it down, right? I can change my life by changing my thoughts. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? What situation pops up for you right now? Apply that. Excuse me. Hold on. You didn't need to see me go like, cough. So I like this for our Tuesday, and to follow, like, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. So if I'm thinking about revenge, right? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes that's all we can think about right now. And, we have to honor whatever space we're in. So if I'm thinking about revenge, I'm thinking about all the ways I can do it. It doesn't really feel that great because we are really focused on being hurt. Like if I'm thinking about revenge and if I'm thinking about getting back at this bitch, you hurt me. I feel some type of way because of this situation, this experience, and I'm really embarrassed, or I'm really uh, pained. I'm really feeling some type of way, and that's really what's motivating and fueling why I want to retaliate. Yeah. But then I get to stop myself and say, you know what, that was fun while it lasted, thinking about all the ways I can get back. But that doesn't make me feel good. Maybe it makes you feel good. Yeah. Um, so I can change my life by changing my thoughts. Let me focus on whatever feels better. I don't know if you can hear the cat. Let me focus on whatever feels better in that moment. Let me keep choosing thoughts that align, that set me up for success and align me with what I want to be a part of. Okay. And it starts somewhere. And we don't have to think, oh, this is going to be life changing if we don't think that. Just be open to the possibilities that if I give myself enough time to meditate, to contemplate, and to usher in new programming, new thought processes, and follow through, eventually those thoughts will plant those seeds. Those seeds will take root, and then we will grow. Let's be mindful of that. And what do we want to grow? Do I want to feel good? What does that look like? Let me explore that. What does feeling good in my life right now look like? What thoughts, what seeds planted right now can facilitate that experience, right? And because it is a Tuesday, just don't even think. Just boom, do. Just do. Just focus on getting it done. Focus on just thinking that thought. So when something like, if something challenging comes up and it's not feeling really great to you, then you're not going to get me to try and pronounce that, Stephen, because I'll mess it up. So, you know, try to stop yourself and shift into thinking something different, even if it's silly. Like, just try. uh Card 3, dominant for those who chose card 3, supporting for those who did not. Card 3, my thoughts are like powerful magnets. I think there's something very strong here in our thought process today. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Your thoughts are powerful attractive magnets, attracting one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. Well, thanks, bitch. No, it is law. It can be no other way. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? This was me yesterday. I have had sinus problems for a week. I said, you can't say my body and make me weak. Today I'm feeling better. Good. Yeah. And always follow through with the proper things too. Get going, doing all the things. Oh, I know what it is. I just can't pronounce it right. So, yeah, I know what you're speaking of. I just pronouncing it. No. Um, but thanks for the education. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And always follow through with the proper stuff. Like if it's my health, maybe I need to see a doctor. Maybe I need to see a therapist. No judgment. Um, Maybe I need to check myself into this or that. What do I actually need? Let me think about it. Let me follow through. So, all in all, for Tuesday, May 2nd, we recognize that today we might feel a little frustrated because of Mars and because of causing pain for others would attract pain to me. Maybe I'm kind of hurt. Maybe I'm in my feelings and I feel frustrated or hurt or fear, sorrow, whatever it is, and I want someone else or another situation to feel that. And it's entirely your right to process that the way you see fit. And so I can't tell you how to handle things, but we can talk about how the energy of the day may inspire us to do things in a different way. So when things like this come up, we recognize like this is a chance for me to write my story the way I want it. And so maybe I don't want to feel this way for much longer. How do I want to feel? What feels a little better than where I'm currently at? Let me be mindful of that and let me understand that my thoughts are like magnets, and the thoughts I think plant the seeds for things to grow. And as I think and as I focus on this thought, as I give attention to this thought, it it magnifies things and it attracts things to me. And so I'm attracting this sort of like this energetic sort of vortex, right, to me with all the things that I'm thinking, that I'm giving my attention to, that I'm invested in. And so what does that look like for me? Is it like a dust cloud? Like, am I really thinking like all these things and it's just like really dusty? Maybe it has some barbed wire. A bitch gonna get hurt. Or is it something that's a little more freeing? Something that's going to be a little more, uplifting or feeling better for me. And so when I am mindful that my thoughts, you know, are important, I get to choose the thoughts most often that I want to focus on to feel better. Studying this test to go to school has been challenging for my doctoral, and for a while I kept giving myself excuses to not work as hard in studying, and I eventually lost track of my studying, started changing my thinking, started looking forward to studying. Yeah, yeah. And it's as simple as that. It's like we can get overwhelmed. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's life. But when I'm ready to get back on track, I recognize instead of looking at the way I study, instead of looking at my projects in a way that is like I'm bogged down by, let me change the way I view this. And the way I can change the way I view this is by thinking thoughts that paint a different picture. Yeah, I know I record I record the day before, so this is for tomorrow. Well, unless you're in Australia, other places. But yeah, I record the day before. It just gives you time to contemplate. But yeah, all in all, let's just wrap this up. All in all three cards. What does it say to you? How does it make you feel? Pay attention to your feelings. When you want to feel a little better, find whatever that next best feeling, next best thought is. It doesn't have to be super uplifting, just something that's going to help you get out of that like initial funk. Know that the thoughts that we think, that we give time to, that we give time to exploring, it, it's us investing into energy. That energy is growing and manifesting around those initial thoughts. So ask ourselves, are these thoughts that we give our time and energy to, our investment to, thoughts that are creating a way of life for us that we want, or they're creating more friction and more challenges than we actually need? Be mindful, and it's not simple today, which is not that simple because sometimes we can't get those thoughts. Sometimes it's more challenging to get those thoughts out of our head, right? So there's always time. There's always time to shift and change. But if you have any last minute thoughts, questions, or concerns, feel free to comment. Let me know. I'm happy to help where I can and be of service when I'm able. But yeah, that's what I want to see what's popping up. So, card one, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. Card two, I can change my life by changing my thoughts. It starts with a thought, then we have feelings, and we have action steps. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Another thing, I know I ramble. Another thing though is sometimes we have to like launch several different thoughts before we get the one that we really want to focus on. Yeah, absolutely. And then habit. And then like we have to just keep trying, keep showing. Did you, I heard, did you hear that? He jumped. Okay, I have to go let the cat in. So yeah, it's definitely like rewiring and just throwing out all these different thoughts that we want to be a part of and we want to use to manifest something for us, and until we find until we find the one that we really really want to hold on to. But can't happen if we don't try, right? So thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am going to go let this damn cat inside. But if you have any questions, thoughts, always feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. I'm here to be of service. I love what I do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And I will actually talk to you tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your day.